This is our biggest graveolens tree. It's just over 3 years old in the ground. And today we will show you all this area that's ready for the dry season. So it's very bushy and it will catch the sunlight and keep the moisture in. So let's take a walk. There's a huge amount of information about this farm that I wouldn't be able to remember. So I made this application, the FruitForest App, where I can store all the data of our trees. And when I have to look something up, I just open it up, tap the tree, and I can see all the photos and notes that I've taken about the tree. I can see where it was planted, what kind it is. I can add tasks, organize my farm into zones. This helps me with storing all the data, not forgetting where I planted the things, and also I can organize the work on the farm. This application is available in the App Store, so if you're interested, go follow the link in the description below and check it out. This is a red graveolens, a really good sweet one.
It was kept surrounded with banana trees, and now we clean the bananas to give space to the durian.
Yeah, I remember 2 years ago when the bananas were bigger than the actual durian.
Yeah.
This is a really good nursery. You have the bananas around the trees and then cut it back and mulch.
In Syntropic systems, they call the bananas the mother of the fruit trees.
Okay. This is an Oxleanus tree, and I will show you here why regular inspection is important. Because here we have a parasitic plant called matapalo. It comes by the birds bringing the sticky seed on their feet. Here it is. These things can overgrow the tree, and they grow on the tree and suck the nutrients from there. So you gotta keep an eye on them and clean it. Come, let me show you the Rollinia.
I would like to see as many Rollinias as we can. We have a small season now. Most of the Rollinia trees have 1-2 fruits.
But we have flowers as well. Most
Yeah, we have a lot of flowers.
Most of them are setting new fruits. So we had a big mango tree here that I cut 6 months ago. And this Rollinia was a lot smaller and a lot less leaves. And now it already started to give fruit as we cleaned the area. And here we have a really nice...
Oh wow, that's very round.
Very round, and the spikes are like very thin. So yeah, it looks very special. They all have different shapes, but yeah. So we have a very dense planting structure here. We have the durian trees, the main trees. They are about 6 meters distance because all of these are seedlings. This is a red graveolens as well, a different kind. So we still don't know how good they are. So we have them very densely planted, and we will keep the better ones. Then on top of that, we have extra trees in between. 3 meters from the main tree. This is a sonkoya. Mostly we have sonkoya on this area. We can chop and drop this. Maybe they will have some fruits. We will see. Maybe we will keep one.
I remember this area was just a flat, bare, grassy, hut.
very hot. In the
Yes.
first year, we were struggling a lot to keep these durian trees alive.
Yes, and I remember I felt like, okay, we need to plant things here, and I started to plant like crazy, and I didn't know what will grow or not, and how can I give a little bit of companion to my durian trees. And look,
Now,
I think I succeed in this project.
you succeeded. So
Yes.
now, maybe 3-4 times a year, I have to come in and cut everything back because it's just so densely packed around the trees.
Yes.
But it's a lot of organic matter, so just look at the
Yes.
mulch.
Yeah, that's what I'm checking here.
Look at this mulch here.
Here as well. It's like we have 30 centimeters. It's 30 centimeters thick, the mulch, and it's like 1 meter in around the tree. And here,
Check this out.
this is even bigger. Yeah,
Yeah, it's that deep.
yes. And they decompose very quickly in the tropics, so we always fill it up again and again and again.
Look at that. Finally, we have the praying hand bananas ripe.
Praying hand banana.
Yeah,
What?
up there.
Oh, it's wow.
We never
It's
had
properly,
this before.
it's properly ripe.
Yeah.
Wow, this is the first. Before they were always sunburned, and now it's yellow.
I'll come back to get this.
Maybe this will be our first really good praying hand banana.
Hopefully. So this is really like a jungle here.
Yes, it is.
Very dense.
Oh wow, it's a beautiful durian tree. They are just hiding in our small forest. Oh wow, a durian tree. Here and there. Oh wow, another one.
Yeah, durians everywhere. This is the orange graviolan.
Do you like durians, Zoli?
Yeah. And here, at least half of them is red. That's another red behind you. So if you look back, this area, this whole area, like 20 meters wide or 30 and 50 meters long, we had full grass with a few plantain plants. And now it's just a very lush food jungle.
Yeah, we harvest a lot of sugarcane from here.
Here's a finger lime.
Caviar lime. It's a
It's the
caviar
same
lime.
thing?
I'm not
This is
sure.
caviar lime, yeah.
It's caviar lime for sure, and we can check what is finger lime.
Yeah.
But maybe. Yeah, I pruned it, but I don't really see it's pruned.
We'll see. We had a rack of Filipita growing. No? Yes, it is here.
Do you see it?
Wow, very small rack.
Is it?
Yeah, very small. Couple of hands.
Okay, another
I really
caviar
like
lime
Filipita.
here. This is the edge, the border of our property. And we harvest a lot of coconuts from here. And there is a draining ditch here. And on the other side, there are vetiver grass planted, coconut trees, bananas, and the caviar lime again. I go for the Filipita flower there. Yeah, it's hardly visible, but it is a Filipita banana, which tastes like apple pie with cinnamon. it's a great, very satisfying banana relative, and we really love it. Very creamy. Okay, is this the biggest one in tree?
This looks like the biggest one, yeah?
Yeah, I think this is the biggest one. From the first moment we planted this tree here, and for some reason, we don't know why, but this spot is just amazing, and it just started to grow like crazy. A lot more than every other tree. Every other banana tree we planted like 15 or something like that. Coconuts are coming.
And another Fia banana here, look. We like the Fia bananas a lot.
I like these dwarf banana trees, banana plants.
We have a couple, even more dwarf here.
Yes, and they are so great to plant between trees, because even when harvesting or for some reason they fall over, like after a big rain, or during harvesting when we take them down, they're just easy to handle and they don't harm any other tree. So it's a great addition to fill the space between fruit trees. Show me the fruit.
The fruit on this
Small one, yeah.
is a smaller one, but
It's
another one coming
banana.
there. Also because of the shade.
Yes, it's okay. Here we have the Rambutan tree. I think this is our best seedling Rambutan. Yeah. We have like 20 Rambutan seedling trees before they were here before we moved here, and this one is very good. It's a very special one, but all the rest are like the grafted ones are better. Oh look, there is a durian. It's a big one.
Yeah. Another red graveolens.
Yeah, and this is our line where we replace the male rambutan trees with mangosteen, and a lot of bananas on the other side, like a support row.
And here we have our first grafted black sapote.
Yes, I'm very excited about that.
We have two kinds. This is called Bernecker.
I love black sapote. Such a fulfilling and creamy and nice texture. Banana here. These are 1.5-year-old banana plants, and we already harvested from this place. Like from every 5th plant we harvested a bunch of banana. They were big trunks what we planted, not small ihos or small plants. They were big.
This is
oh wow, this is bigger.
Wilson black sapote. Look how nice this area is for the dry season.
Yes.
We have, this is the old male rambutan tree.
Yes.
It's shooting back. For the dry season we leave all this foliage, also the tithonia. We have some shade from the banana.
Yes.
Just behind us here we have another banana. So
our job in the dry season is just to keep them clean enough to have sunshine, but all the rest, the watering, will not be necessary or will be minimally necessary in this system, depending on the dry season, how long it will be, and also the tree if it's established or a new tree. Oh, there is a big banana there. It's a quadrado.
you can see the yellow bananas up there. The rack is ready for harvesting. This is called Cuadrado. Kind of cooking banana that's very good raw and very good when dehydrated.
And this is a durian.
IOI.
IOI durian. I love IOI. It's beautiful and very mild and kind durian. And this one?
It's a blackthorn.
Blackthorn. I have
Blackthorn
never
for some-
tasted blackthorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I haven't. And they are not particularly happy generally in this spot in our microclimate. Maybe it's a bit wet
A little bit wet for the blackthorn.
for
That's
optimal
how it seems.
blackthorn production, but we planted a lot and we have a few strong trees. So
It's good to have a lot planted and then we can select the strong ones.
yes. And this one,
This
It
is a
grew-
very interesting tree.
yeah, it grew very slowly in the beginning, but
Now I wouldn't say it's slower than the rest.
no.
Now it's growing. This is Kura Kura.
Kura Kura.
Durio testudinarum.
Cabbage durian.
Cabbage durian, yeah, you can say that.
A little bit like a sweet, mild cabbage, but I really like it.
With the hint of vanilla and
Yes. And juicy, it's juicy.
juicy.
I like
Not-
it juicy.
Not fatty,
I like
it's
that
juicy.
This is a small one.
There's a small
Small
one in
Kura Kura.
between here.
It was not very happy and healthy in the,
This was planted
What?
later.
and I planted it out a year later, so it can do something here, maybe. And here is the other big one. We have two big ones. Two big
Kura Kura.
Kura Kura trees. And it's here. Like it. Like it.
We started right there.
Yes.
And if you take a look there,
Oh,
you
our
can see our
Antawak tree.
nicest Antawak.
Yeah, we have two of them. And this is the bigger. And there is an Ankala at the background.
How does it look now?
It's
okay.
good. It looks good.
Looks better than 3 months ago.
Yes. You know what I would like to see? The Dulcis tree and the
Okay.
summer jackfruit.
Summer jackfruit, yeah.
What we planted this year, because there were two weak or dying durian trees there, so we replaced them with other trees, and that's always a fun. Okay, there is a dead tree here. Okay, very exciting. What can we plant here?
So this is a dulcis tree.
Yes.
We had dulcis seeds from 2 different fruits, and this is the better one. So I'm really excited that this tree got out here. This was like this tall when it was planted out just now. It's kind of yellow. I'm getting ready to put a shade net on it.
Yeah, it's
because
not ready for dry season. It's just out for a few months, like
the
4
whole-
or 5 months.
The whole area is more clear here.
Yes.
So there will be a lot more heat.
Yes,
and
and you
dryness.
just cut a tree, a weed tree or a pioneer tree from this spot, so it's really dry at this point.
And maybe I can even clean a little bit around here.
Yeah, and this one is the jackfruit. It's a soft lemon jackfruit, and we
Okay.
grafted it from a very special tree. We have collected the branch and grafted it and saved the genetics. It's a very good one. I think you should graft a few to the nursery as well, because this is very exceptionally good jackfruit. Do you do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll gladly graft some.
Happy to spread, good to spread good genetics.
We have, just from the durians, we have around 40 varieties, and I just started a couple of months ago to get each kind and graft it in the nursery. So grafting the jackfruit as well would be a nice addition.
And we are at the spot where we started our journey.
Yeah, we started right there.
How are you? Do you like this?
Yeah, it was a really nice walk.
And do you like the area?
This is a really good area, one of the best now.
Yeah? Are you satisfied with the trees, with the growth?
Yeah, and all the support species and how it turned out.
So what do you estimate, when will we have fruit? I mean, it's a very nice botanical garden, you know, but I would like a fruit orchard here.
So everything here is seedling, well, except for the eye white and blackthorn that you've seen there. But the rest is mostly seedling graveolens, which take a bit longer. So I'd say we have the first flower in 2 years.
2 years?
Here.
Yeah?
I
Okay.
mean, look at that branch. Next year, this branch will kind of be ready to hold the fruit.
Okay.
Or two.
2 years.
In 2 years, yeah.
We will see. We come back in 2 years to this area and make a new video about it.
Once I was talking to an expert in Kuala Lumpur, and he told me that even graveolens, even from seeds, can fruit in 5 years if the conditions are right. I don't know how much more right the conditions can be than here. This is a very nice big tree.
Yeah, it's very similar, our microclimate, to Borneo's climate. It has a lot of rain, like in Borneo, and the trees, especially the gravelans trees, are strong and vigorous. And
They look really nice, and this year they grew really big.
And you say they are here for 3 years, but in the first year they didn't grow in the dry season because they didn't have the support plants. So we really fought for their life, actually, and watered them. So they are growing for 2 years, and for that, this size is pretty impressive, I think. They are big. Just big. I will go backwards and see. Oh yeah, this is big now. I can see.
I'm here for scale.